All right, so apparently you probably starting to see Eddie Hearn use media members to push, Jaron Ennis to fight Bud. All right, you starting to see people ask that in the media, and I think he's starting to pay people or tell people behind the scenes to push this narrative, and at the end of the day, um, I'm telling y'all, man, one thing about it is they always want to ask people that they criticize the most to do things they wouldn't ask people that they don't criticize, that they praise and all that stuff. And that's one of my major issues. It's no doubt in my mind that Eddie is using media manipulation tactics or straight up dropping a bag or promising some credentials for them to push this. I was listening to somebody had a clip of Fred saying that he heard on the phone that Bonzi Ennis did not want his son to fight Terence Crawford. He said he heard it. And we know he can't stand Terence Crawford, okay? So I have never heard no audio, but coming from one of Crawford's biggest number one haters, or one of his biggest haters, that says a lot, and we know it. We know it. But Eddie Hearn just, he said, I'm the best in the business. He's not the best in the business, because the best in the business, they gonna do what it takes to get their fighter in a position to fight Terence Crawford. He's not one step close to fighting Terence Crawford. Whether it being from a prepared standpoint in a boxing ring, or whether it be from, you're preparing him to be in the spotlight enough to fight Terence Crawford. He's neither one prepared. He has not fought one marquee opponent, not one. So to make the fans push it, and you got and I just find it funny how you had like Kellerman pushing it, Ariel Helwani, he pushing it. Then I see a couple other guys trying to push the shit. And I'm just looking like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I already know what's going on. He's telling these guys behind the scenes and making promises or giving them something behind the scenes to push this narrative, and this is what they call boxing promotion. This is what they call boxing promotion. They call promotion, paying media members off for making promises or giving them something so they can push narrative. That's what they call promotion. That's a fact. That's what they call promotion. I mean, shit, take it how y'all want to take it. That's what they about to do. And try to shame Terence Crawford but the whole thing about it is Boots don't even want to, they don't really want to fight. As you heard what Fred said, that's the crazy thing about it. They really don't want to fight. They just want to use the momentum Crawford got to put it on Boots, and they don't have no real plans on fighting Bud, bro. How can you say you want to fight Bud, but you won't fight Mazaliev? I mean, there you have it right there. And this is what they do in boxing. They did it for Crawford for years. They bonded together, tried to hold him down behind the scenes. Even his own promoter tried to hate on him behind the scenes, and secretly he won that lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? They can say, we came to an agreement. No, the nigga won. They did all this to stop this man. And this the problem. When society or sport stop, try to stop the biggest and the brightest that they have, the most talented that they have out of their society or out of their sport, this is the problem you get. Why are you trying to stop the best that you have? We need to have the cream of the crop, be at the front. But they don't want the cream of the crop to be at the front, especially in boxing. They want to deem who's a superstar. It's no different. They want to deem who they can control and manipulate, as PBC does with Sebastian Fondor. When they can't control you, they don't want to deem you him, like the movie Him. They want control over you. They want manipulation over you. That's why all they puppets, when they get out of line, they smack them upside their head like, boy, what you doing? That's just the fact of the matter. So it ain't, when we talk about in this entertainment industry, the sports and entertainment industry, when we talk about it, You never know the best of the best, especially no more, because you got to sign over your soul and your asshole. And every once in a while, you get a Terence Crawford who stuck to his faith in God, stuck to his guns, didn't let them control and manipulate him. And every once in a while, you get some people that break through their barriers. You get people that break through their bullshit. Only the truly special ones, especially in boxing. If you can't knock somebody out, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, bro. And they have no shame in this. I like what C Murder said on I forget the name of the song. You know, it's like a jungle, you got me from going under. I forget he remixed the ground, but he said, you know, I'm hard to control. They can't conquer my mind, they can't conquer my soul. You know what I'm saying? That when they can't conquer your mind and they can't conquer your soul and they can't conquer your asshole, they want to do everything to stop you. When you don't sign your soul over to them, it's hard to make it to the top. And this is their manipulation tactics to manipulate the media. And as long as you pay a few media members bills, as long as you get them a fucking fish dinner or a fish fillet sandwich, or you give them a couple dollars, or you promise them credentials, that motherfuckers don't have no spine. These was the same dudes talking about, oh, Ryan, I ain't your nigga, Ryan, but we cool. These the same niggas. And then you got that goofy ass nigga talking about Terence Crawford ain't popular because guys don't find him attractive. Oh, Blade. He's a whole Blade, bro. A coke sniffing Garfield the cat. Shogun Blade. That nigga's a Blade, bro. Never once have you looked at any of the guys you root for in sports and determine their greatness or how you follow them based on how they fucking look. Like, these niggas is gay. And I mean it literally. They are. Or bisexual may be the more proper term, the more accurate term. You know? But all they doing is the same as, this is what they call promotion. Get the media to create a narrative. This is what they call promotion. Say some things they don't believe in. They know not to come this way with this one. What he say in Men's Society? You know that black power shit get no play in this ride. Look at Najee. He ain't no different, dog. Niggas don't stand, man, people don't stand on nothing no more. People don't stand for nothing no more. They do anything for $1. And that's how you spot a weak individual, bro. That's how you spot you. If you do anything for money, you can't be around me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you do anything for $1, what's gonna stop you from selling me out? You know what I'm saying? If you do anything for $1, you'll do anything, you'll sell me out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's all Eddie Hearn. This is what they call the best in the business. Is paying the media to create a narrative. These niggas already been exposed. We've been yelling game on them. They've been exposed. They've been cooked. They can have all the better numbers, and we all know what that's about. It's not about talent. It's about if you tell the truth, they're gonna do anything to suppress you. But it don't matter. I know my number's higher than what they saying. I ain't used to believe it, but I know it now. I know my number's higher than what they said it is. They just try to discourage you. And it's sad. Instead of doing what's right for the sport, they'd rather do everything but what's right. Eddie Hearn is a guppy. He's a guppy. And a lot of y'all dudes who y'all opinion, they was paid to push a narrative, at the end of the day, the light is gonna come at the end of the tunnel. It don't even matter. The truth is gonna come to that light. Doesn't matter. Y'all fucking agendas, or y'all been exposed. Y'all going with whatever way get you a credential, whatever way get you a steak dinner, whatever way get you a couple dollars. Come on, people don't believe in that shit no more, bro. Only people that like to listen to it is they like to entertain lies. And what you find out, most people will ever deal with a lie than deal with the truth. And it's sad because when you deal with a lie, you put the truth the truth on the back burner. At some point, the truth gonna come and smack you in your face, and it's gonna be hard to recover from it. So all these same promotion manipulation tactics, man, fuck Eddie Hearn. All you do is promote scammers. Scam AJ, Dillian White, Ben Whitaker, scam. Jaron Ennis, scam. Not one marquee name. Nothing on nothing on his resume screams, hey man, I'm ready. You know, nothing. He ain't fought one marquee name. But hey, that's just me, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. X, Facebook, Instagram. Join the Patreon. Peace.